Welcome, good morning. How the heck are you? I'm Bobby K with Bobby K Designs, and on this channel we love to get into some seriously cool content when it comes to landscape design, gardening, outdoor living spaces, and we even do some product reviews. We're all super busy with our lives. We work, we have families, we have hobbies. Unless you're an avid gardener, the last thing you want to do is probably be spending your time on the weekends weeding, planting, taking care of everything. So outside of low maintenance bushes and shrubs as well as weed barrier, how the heck can I stay on top of these beds with the limited time that I have? Here's how. If you're new to here, welcome and consider subscribing. I want you to tag that subscribe button and buzz that alarm button. My goal for this channel is very simple. I want to provide value for you and help you along your journey when it comes to landscape design, gardening, outdoor living spaces, hardscaping. We get into a ton of different topics. I've got a ton of experience and I love to teach. So let's get into it. Strap on those work boots. So the first thing you can do is cover your beds with mulch. So what are some different types of mulches and how exactly do I put this stuff down? So leaf mulch is a great alternative to bark mulch. Why? Because most of the time it's free. In any municipality that you live in, more than likely they suck up leaves, they take them to their own compost site, and you can use them to enhance the soil in your existing beds. It breaks down seedlings, it's organic, and it just helps your plants thrive. If you're like 90% of the population, you use bark mulch. Some of the benefits of bark mulch is that it's heavier than leaf mulch, it doesn't break down as quickly, it lasts longer, and it can come in a variety of colors so that it can really make your beds pop and look fantastic. Another great way to reduce maintenance in your bed is by replacing perennials with shrubs and trees. Perennials are an excellent way to bring color to a bed. However, a lot of them don't get very tall. So an alternative is to find some colorful bushes and shrubs in place of them. The bushes and shrubs are fantastic opportunities to reduce maintenance simply because you only have to shape them maybe once or twice a year. Some of the ones that I recommend are lemon thread, spirea, and even oak-leaf hydrangeas. If you've got the area and you've got the space, you want to get some height in there, oak-leaf hydrangeas are bad to the bone. Okay, so let's get to the good stuff. One of my absolute favorite ways to bring depth and texture as well as just a variety to a bed is by ornamental trees. A Bobby K design is not complete without a Japanese maple. Bloodgood, Crimson Queen, Emperor, doesn't really matter. I prefer Bloodgood. Okay, enough of that, sorry. So, what are some other options you can use? Sunburst crabapple, dogwoods are fantastic, white or pink, and another one of my personal Bobby K favorites is a river birch. I love the texture, the bark. It's almost like the bark is peeling off like out of its skin, which is really cool. And a lot of times when you see the root, you've got 3 different stems that are coming up, and it just adds so much variety and just texture and color to a bed, makes things pop. However, make sure you have enough room. These things do get big. Some of them will drop sticks. It's kind of one of the downsides to them, but man, are they pretty. Another fantastic way to reduce maintenance is to simplify the edges of your bed. So the main way to do this is with a shovel, typically in the spring. Get everything carved out, nice clean lines, get the grass that's growing out in there out of there, and then you can maintain it throughout the year simply by taking a string trimmer, turning it over, and going along and cutting the grass out. Beds can get busy. Mulch, decorative stone, those are typically your filler materials. You want to utilize those and have those as part of the bed and not just something that's in the bed that you've got perennials and shrubs and all kinds of clutter going on. It can become a mess and definitely raises the level of maintenance that you got to do where you might want to spend time doing some other things. So later videos we're going to talk about different design techniques and focal points and things that we can do to make the beds pop but still utilize that mulch and decorative stone as focal points as well. Okay, so what are my top plants for tidy edges? Liriope, catmint, blue oak grass, and sedum. The reason I love these is because they're of all different varieties, textures, colors. They do well in the sun, and they just make a bed absolutely pop. And the cool part is they're low, so that anything in the foreground, your bushes, shrubs, ornamental trees, whatever, doesn't get hindered. I think that most people think of perennials as beautiful color, but they're always out in a sunny area. That's just not true. Here are my top shady perennials: Bigfoot geranium, ginger, hostas, and barrenworts. The most important piece of advice I can offer you is enjoy the journey. It's not going to get done in one swoop. Things aren't just going to be filled in. It takes time for things to mature and grow and look beautiful. If you don't want to put in the big physical work, you don't want to take the time, you might want to consider hiring Bobby K Designs. We put together some amazing designs. We love to do it. And then after we get, say, the meat and potatoes in, did I just say potatoes? You can definitely come back and put your own spin on it, add perennials, put some pots out there, and just have fun. We have amazing content that comes out on a weekly basis, and I want you to stay up to date because most of the time it's relevant to the season and the time of the year that we're in, and it can help you in your latest projects. So in the YouTube world, there are call to actions, which are simply a way to engage with the audience, ask questions, find out what makes you tick, and I really want to hear from you guys. I want to find out what is interesting about this video, what's not interesting about this video, because we talk about some things that might not be, the latest trends. They're not guys blowing themselves up all over YouTube. It's educational, but at the same time, I want to keep it fun and light and neat for you. So please submit some comments down in the section. Let's get some things out there that maybe I haven't thought of that I can help you with, and like I said, provide some value. Did I just say guys blowing themselves up on YouTube? Yeah, nobody does that. I think I was going along the lines of like skateboarding and hurting themselves and doing dumb things like jumping off cruise ships. If you saw that one. Point being, I encourage you to interact with me. Put some comments down there. Go on LinkedIn, go on Facebook, find us there, PM me. I love to help and I want to help you. Let's do a quick recap. We talked about different types of mulch to help hinder weed growth. We talked about simplifying your edges, and then we also got into some perennials. We are going to get into a lot of stuff on this channel, and perennials, beds, focal points, design, the hardscape elements that go in. I cannot wait to show you guys this. So like I said, consider subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one.